And what about the Europa League winners? Manchester United, that are in Champions League football again. Although they finished out of the positions, the added carrot of being able to go to players like Griezmann, that has said he's staying at Atletico Madrid, they can at least offer them Champions League football and huge amounts of money. There seems at the moment, because of what Roman Abramovich did, Arsenal moving stadiums, what Spurs are doing, and of course other London clubs, West Ham United moving into new stadiums, is that players want to go there first, and the Manchester and Liverpool, the old powerhouses of English football, are having to essentially bribe players to go there with huge pay packets, which in itself can have a corrosive effect in the dressing room. What do Manchester United need? Trim down a big squad. I think that it's like an archaeological dig. Fergie's players, Moyes, Van Gaal and Mourinho. Mourinho now has to trim all those down and have players, traditionally in Mourinho teams, that defend well. He's going to have to add the little magic dust on the top, because it's Manchester United, and Manchester United fans will demand that they attack. I think there were the signs of that last season, but obviously too many draws, particularly at Old Trafford. It's trimming things down. It's getting rid of some of the dead wood. Some of those decisions may be forced upon him. We don't know what the situation is with Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Will he play again? Will he go elsewhere? We just don't know. But I tell you, the Mbappe story is that if Arsenal are doing all the digging, that Manchester United, Ed Woodward and agents around United saying, well, what's the lad's salary requirements? What does he want? Clubs often do that and then pounce at the last minute. Mbappe would be absolutely perfect for Manchester United. Martial, bit of a mardy arse last season, it's fair to say, pulling his face a little bit. Not sure that the body language between him and Jose was great, but I expect him to stay. Pull your finger out, get on with it. World Cup again, which he'll be involved in, maybe pivotally with the French. Martial, Mbappe and Rashford. You're selling the new babes, aren't you? You can see how it fits in naturally with the Manchester United narrative. Add Pogba behind that came good in a big European final. He will be feeling good on his holidays. Mkhitaryan will have bedded in. Great at running with the ball. They've still got the sleight of foot of a Juan Mata that can create things. I would go big on Mbappe. If Real Madrid are interested, if Arsenal are interested, Manchester United could afford to pay whatever those guys do. Manchester United has a very good track record of getting the best out of youth over many years. So for me, if Zlatan is going to stay or go, bring in Mbappe, because what better player to have him as a mentor. Manchester United, they then have an embarrassment of riches, and they can say, we've got Zlatan, we're going to let Wayne Rooney go, Martial, Mbappe, Rashford, whether they play two up top at home at Old Trafford with attacking wingers, or one up top, one off, couple either side, is that then they're in the Manchester City territory of having lots of different options. So I would be a huge fan of Mbappe going to Manchester United, but not Arsenal. It's just me. Goalkeeper. David De Gea, one of the world's best. If he goes, it leaves a huge void. How many times has he got United out of the doo-doo in the last several years? Again, why they've tried to get a defensively stable and solid back four. Daley Blind, Rocco, Smalling, Bailly, the re-emergence of Tony Valencia at right back, and great season. I don't know whether he was confirmed as player of the year, but certainly would have been up there. If he goes, they've got to hit the ground running with clean sheets with a settled back four. They haven't always been able to do that. But a goalkeeper would be an absolute must for Manchester United. And then again, after, when you're talking about goalkeepers at that level, that Jose Mourinho will be expected to make a title tilt and make a dent in the Champions League, there aren't many out there now that are of that quality. I mean, would Hugo Lloris be tempted to be Manchester United number one? Don't know, maybe. Would somebody going really big, and Neuer won everything there is with Bayern Munich, season in, season out wins? Because you are trading one huge club in Bayern Munich for another huge club in Manchester United. but they need to get somebody of that calibre, just like when Zlatan came in, when Pogba came in. Manchester United now not only need to sell shirts and the brand Manchester United, they need to have players that are going to make a significant title challenge, and obviously a goalkeeper is massive in that. So a senior striker for Manchester United, not senior striker, a striker, and back, go and at least bid for him. See if you can get him. Him, Rashford and Martial. Oh, monster. Goalkeeper. Bailly will come good. Bayern Smalling, spine of the team with Pogba, Herrera, Michael Carrick will do the job enough. Mkhitaryan, all of it, Jesse Lingard. It's about trimming things down and getting them all playing the way that Manchester United want.